Hello Internet, Mango Thunderslice here. Thought I'd give you a quick update on a subject that I brought up in my video immediately after the election on November 8th. So basically that was the video, California legalizes cannabis. Very exciting, of course. And in that video I have made mention of a plan of mine I announced to open up a dispensary for legal medical marijuana down here in Long Beach, which is where we've been living for the last year, Space Panther and I, in this wonderful adventure of life. And well, I pursued that idea as far as I could until I started talking to some associates of mine who are involved with that particular industry up actually all over California, but their main operation is in Central California. So I talked to them about potentially partnering with them for the dispensary, and what eventually came out of all that discussion was something actually that makes a little more sense than opening up a dispensary, which instead of doing that and going up against several entities who have lots and lots of cash to invest in the project and trying to run up an 80-degree slope, instead I have elected to join the emergent fledgling legal cannabis industry in California by joining their organization. So yes, instead of opening a dispensary, I will be helping with the business operations and administrative capacities for their company as they get off the ground and transition from the underground economy to the above ground economy, from the shady secret world of the black market to the quarterly reports and graphs and balance sheets and income statements for the above ground white market. And of course, all the taxes and rules and regulations that go along with that. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. This is absolutely one of the greatest opportunities on the planet right now, as far as I'm concerned. An industry that's billions of dollars around the world. A plant that sells for a pound of pot is more than an ounce of gold. And we've been waiting for this time for so long, me and millions of other people, and now is the time when it's about to go into a whole new echelon, a whole new orbital of existence. And I'm completely excited beyond description to be a part of that. So yes, basically that's the update. Space Panther and I will be moving to the Sacramento area in 2 weeks. Our lease is up down here, and the urban environment has been fun. It's been a great learning environment, but it's also been very stressful. It's hard to get really good sleep when you're in an urban environment. There's 100 apartments around us that all have their own Wi-Fi systems set up, and we're both pretty sensitive to electromagnetic fields. So that's what's up, a great opportunity. This is going to allow Space Panther to focus more on becoming developing her skills as a truly gifted healer, massage and body work and all that stuff. And, basically Space Panther has plans to open up something of a healing/yoga center up there. So that's kind of in the woodwork that is not getting started immediately, but it may get started soon. So yeah, just kind of a personal update in this video about where we're going and what we're doing. It is still very much our plan to move down to South America and go on our adventure overland to buy land down there. The only difference is now we're just going to make money inside the United States, more than we would have if we had stayed here in Long Beach. And when we eventually do go down to South America, we'll be able to buy a huge agricultural property, like straight up farmland for an orchard, instead of, waiting for a smaller amount of money to buy, maybe a couple acres for a house. So it's very exciting. I am extremely, extremely grateful for the synchronicities and the opportunities that have crossed my path. And I am resolved to fulfill my end of them and make sure that these companies, they're very glad that they brought me on board, because this is exactly what I've been waiting for. Nothing better than getting on the ship when it's just about to set out for the adventure. That's where the real reward is. Once you join a company that's already, a giant behemoth with thousands and thousands of employees. There's really only so much potential. But these guys, they've really got it going on. They've got a fantastic opportunity, and we're going to make it happen. This is just the beginning, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. To my friends, my brothers and sisters up on the mountain, involved with their grow operations, I understand there are complications with the local governments, and there's people who are resistant to change and just trying to restrict it. But have faith, my brothers, because we will overcome those who are resistant to change. Now is not their time. Now is our time. Okay, history is on our side, not their side, and we've already done the hard part. Okay, it's all downhill from here. I encourage you to saddle up and get ready to ride this baby into the white market, because it's a huge opportunity, and there's room for everybody to get some. So that's what's up. Space Panther and I are moving. If any of you are in the Central California area, kind of around Sacramento, Auburn, Lincoln, we're getting an apartment just to begin with, and then we'll be looking for a house to rent. So a nice cozy little place in the forest that just makes a lot more sense for us than being in an urban environment. So yes, I'm on my way home today, and when I get there, I will send in my letter of resignation to my company. Doesn't that feel nice, right? So yeah, cheers to you all. I will be making some more videos about topics, political, whatever, scientific jargons and stuff. But for now, there's just too many topics for me to even try and attack them right now. Suffice to say that Trump's still pissing everybody off, and I still think it's hilarious. So much love to you all, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.